Thank you to Native for sponsoring this video. Hello everyone, narrating Lynn is back to show you her school and her quarantine life. Now, I usually wake up on a school day at 5 a.m. for my 6:50 class, but I've been waking up at 8 a.m. as a nice compromise, and usually I make my bed, but I've been neglecting that duty since I've been waking up only to go straight to my Switch and play Animal Crossing. And of course, whether you're staying inside or going out, you need to take care of your hygiene. I'm brushing my teeth so my dentist does not get mad at me, and of course, washing my face since I am an oily, pimple-prone teen. I use witch hazel as toner to cool down redness, and I use my body lotion for my face lotion too. Sue me, I really don't understand the difference between having lotions for different parts of your body. It's all skin. Spritz your face with some nice rose water so it smells nice, and then nature called, and I answer back, unlike all you hoes that leave me on red. And of course, I wash my hands, and then it's time to put clothes on me body. Something I took for granted in school was being able to get dressed every morning, because gosh darn it, I do miss it. Having no occasion to get dressed for, I still tend to try to put on clothes that aren't usually what I go to sleep in. And then it's makeup time. And then I do my hair, which I usually would blow dry it out, but I've just been pulling my bangs back so I'm able to work, not have them be a nuisance during the day. And of course, the best thing about staying at home is being able to take time with eating my breakfast. As you can see, I'm being an annoying little butt to my brother, and he's just not having it. And then I packed my lunch that my mother made for me for the school day, and I make matcha, which I do almost every morning since it's such a nice alternative to coffee and it tastes so nice. Still has all the caffeine benefits minus all the detriments that coffee does. And this is the time when I usually say bye to my mom and I go to school. But on quarantine days, I get to hang out with her a little bit more. This is me helping her prep some food for dinner. I've also been watching the Great British Bake Off with her, which I must admit is such a great show to watch with your mom. Now, at 6:20 a.m., I'm leaving for school. I'm putting on my shoes, and then I'm gonna skibbity-dip-dop out the door. I'm usually running late by this point, because I am a bum. Whoa, holy shit, bruh. Holy shit. Look at the sky. And I realized how windy it was, so I went back inside to get a jacket, and then I was ready to go to school. We made it! Sippity-sip-sip, and then we gotta vroom on over to Christian's house. Sunrise is so pretty. I love that the mornings are so early, like the sky is awake when I'm awake. My favorite thing about spring is not waking up to the dark anymore. Holy shit. Zoopity-doo-dah, it's 6:26. We got a vroom skirty skirt to the school. Look, I successfully did it.
Thank you, babe.
To the sunrise. It looks like Jesus' second coming.
Compared to you.
Oh, I can't believe you just compared Jesus to me.
No, the sun, the sky, not Jesus.
But I talked about how Jesus. Never mind.
I know you.
Beep, beep. And we're off to school. And most days I've been keeping in contact with my friends through video call, and I really miss that aspect of seeing them every single day. Hey, are you spending most days in your sweats binge watching K-dramas until 4 a.m. and only taking showers every couple of days due to the extraneous amount of time you have because of social distancing, so you've been neglecting your hygiene? Well, just because you're spending more of your time inside doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking care of yourself. I've been on the lookout for body care products that aren't just gentle on the skin, but on the environment. And with Native's paraben, aluminum, and sulfate-free deodorant, it keeps me smelling fresh and feeling clean. With its comfortable texture, longevity, and wonderful scents, I am able to function throughout my day without any worries. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and comes in a variety of fragrances. I chose coconut and vanilla, which reminds me of my mom, lavender and rose, and my personal favorite, eucalyptus eucalyptus, and mint for a sharper scent. I put it on nearly every morning, and the natural ingredients like coconut oil and shea butter feel light and makes it glide onto my pits with ease. Your girl won't be smelling stinky anytime soon. Save 33% on your first Native deodorant pack along with free shipping. Go to this link and be sure to use my code LIN. Don't forget to take care of yourself, guys, and thank you to Native for sponsoring this video. Now back to the broadcast. Here's my, oh no, there goes my lunchbox ring. And now to go to the happiest place on planet Earth, the American Public High School. We're gonna walk to class because for some reason we're barely running on time. This is Noe. And my first period is jazz choir. One person says you like jazz in the comment section, I'm gonna yeet myself. This is our rhythm section gang. You've met Chris, and this is Julia, me, and Jaden. Jaden plays piano and congas, Julia on the drums, and bass guitar for Chris. Spicy. And I play piano. Jazz. Now, after doing the jazzy jazz things, I had chamber choir. I also play piano for chamber. I was helping run the bass sectional today, as you can see, to make sure they were actually getting work done. And this is our choir singing. Okay everyone, it's now scholarship time because even in quarantine, your girl is broke and needs to be able to pay for college. Because if there's any advice I can give to a senior, it's to freaking apply to scholarships, bro. Get your free money. It's free money. Get it. Now it's music time because I'm still trying to make music every day. But what you're about to witness is me turning on my piano and accidentally hitting the backing track button. And then when I go to start to play, this happens. What the fuck? Now today I transcribed a little bit of Lotus by Jhené Aiko. Or Jhené Aiko? Is it Jhené Aiko? Jhené Aiko? Don't kill me, please. That doesn't sound right. Nope. 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 No. And after 15 minutes, this is what it sounded like. And now, let's go to video broadcast, one of my favorite classes I ever took in high school.
When I did that, we were speaking about that nothing is really corny if you can find a way to do it.
Here's our huge production crew, the Blue family, who I really miss. It's pretty much our student news, but we also do skit videos, and there's a lot of creative freedom. And here is the group I work with, Amy and Christian. That week we were in charge of the intro and outro, and I had the idea of doing a scrapbook since it was the end of the trimester. So we took photos of everyone and pretty much made a credits page for them, but scrapbook style, and we modeled it after the scrapbook and up. And here are some clips on what the final product looks like. And I've been really missing Amy. Like, Amy, I miss you. Shout out to Amy. Now, the best thing about staying at home is that I get to apply the skills I learned in video production to my own YouTube videos, so I've been cranking out content, which makes me extremely happy. Now we're gonna head to my least favorite class, AP Statistics. I actually really enjoy conversing with the people in the class, and I enjoy conversing with the teacher. Stats is just not my thing. As you can tell, most of my classes are really chill, and stats is no exception. Here's Fisher.
Homeless man.
I work with Christian and Fisher, and usually that means getting no work done. And in this clip, we're actually talking about the coronavirus hitting our city. And oh, we were so naive. We knew nothing. But if there was one thing I learned in stats is that my teacher 100% loved Crocs. This is all the Crocs paraphernalia he has around his room. I have never been more astounded yet so proud of such a collection. Now for the probability that I'll pass the AP Stats exam, that's another question. Nevertheless, I've been preparing for my 45-minute online test as the college board has deemed it. Now to do some economics, because honestly, none of my actual classes have assigned anything because we're not grading anything in this current period. I've been learning about economics because we don't have a class at my school, no AP Econ or anything. And since I want to go into pre-law, this is like a pretty big thing I should have a general area of knowledge about. So since I am a nerd, I've been watching a lot of Crash Course and just kind of doing a mini independent study. I take notes on the vocabulary and write down some of the key examples they give, and it's been a really nice learning process because I can go at my own pace, but economics is also really interesting. And because I must nourish myself, we have lunchtime. At school, I eat lunch in my teacher's classroom, and my friends are usually playing Smash, which I just happen to suck at. Since I have nothing better to do, let's go bother my teachers. I am here with Mr. Johnson. This is Mr. Miller. Hello, this is Miss Hyde. This is Mrs. Steech.
I teach reading intervention and yearbook.
I teach Spanish.
Photo and video.
Science.
Speaking to the mic.
Science.
Specifically, what science?
Advanced science. Special K.
The superior cereal is Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Pebbles.
It's a tough question because I don't eat cereal.
Why?
K. Potassium.
But I would imagine that a cereal with good taste. So I think Lucky Charms fits. You get luck for the day and you get charms all the way through. So Lucky Charms.
Ever?
Yes.
Probably not. I'll give you a top 10 though.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, high five. Boom.
I will take the Fifth Amendment since the other people who think they're my favorite student are in the room right now.
Oh, Lynn, you are my favorite student.
Oh,
I love seeing you
that's
every
so
day.
sweet. Thank you to my teachers for being such good sports. I appreciate you guys, and I miss you guys. But back to the regular broadcast. We're gonna skip-de-doop-dop right into AP Literature and Composition. We were doing a final project for the novel we read, The Namesake. Our teacher pretty much let us have free reign on how we want to present our understanding of the novel. Like my friend Fisher did an interpretive dance, and I decided to do some artwork. And of course, I just had to miss, you know? Hit or miss. And I missed, okay? And then I just got to painting. And then back at home, I was impulsively cleaning because when I'm stressed and anxious, I clean a lot. I decided to organize my closet and clean out all of the winter clothes and add in all my summer clothes and pretty much just organize it to be aesthetically pleasing. I vacuumed and tidied up my room, and were my anxieties erased? Not necessarily, but I got a clean room out of it. And my very last hour is an independent study. It's a free hour, so I can do pretty much whatever I want, but I actually have AP Government and Politics and an online class I take care of during this period, and now I'm taking some notes and just learning the vocabulary. One of the biggest gripes I have is not being able to take all the classes I want in person because of our trimester system, and by trimester, I do not mean I'm pregnant. Please don't think that way. But I make do with taking classes online. And I've been doing the same at home, as AP testing, even though it has changed, is not canceled. So I want to be prepared for that and not dishonor my ancestors by flopping. And then for a very impromptu tour of my school, we have the cafeteria, which I never eat in. not tall enough to reach the ceiling. It's quite high. This is our main hallway, and it's 1/4 of a mile long. And then we have a random stairwell that had nice lighting. These are the lockers that no one uses. This is the bathroom, which I think its purposes are pretty self-explanatory. These are our portables, because our school is overcrowded and we have too many people just for the building. So we hauled on 16 portables to our campus. And that is my high school in a nutshell. Back to the broadcast, y'all. We have reached a point in the day in which we leave. How do you feel, Chris? Yeah, I'm really tired too. I'm really dehydrated. I didn't bring a water bottle today, and that's a really bad example to follow. How much water did you drink today?
I think I had the matcha tea, and now it's not water.
That's not water. That's not water.
It had ice in it. It had ice in it, and I drank it, so.
Look, the sun's so nice. Now, would you trust a statement from a man who's been dehydrated for almost 24 hours? I wouldn't. I would check your credibility, sir. Drink some water. We went to fill up my gas tank, which always makes me feel sad because I feel poor. And then Christian went to get a haircut. What a little cutie pie. And then, since we were so dehydrated and starved, we had dinner. And that is the end of my day. Okay, hello everyone. I have been playing Animal Crossing and reading for the past like 4 or 5 hours. Quarantine does things to you, bro. I mean, when you got the time on your hands, you do your thing. I've been reading Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and it's so good. I read Little Fires Everywhere, and this is her debut novel. Also, I'm thriving in Animal Crossing. My house is hella cute. Anyways, I just want to talk about a few things because quarantine is crazy. I've been really distracted by the reality of things because college decisions have been coming out. So I haven't really thought about senior year of high school, but lately I've really been looking back and reminiscing my high school experience making this freaking video. I originally filmed this video to be a day in my life just at school. Then we had our school closure and now we're social distancing like pros, and now I'm just seeing how much it personally impacts me since I tend to really look outward and not think of myself. My state speech and debate tournaments were canceled. Our high school prom is probably canceled. All our choral festivals are canceled. There's a good chance that my high school graduation is gonna be on a Zoom call, which I hate to be frank, but as an Asian, literally my entire life has built up to 2 moments. My high school graduation and my college graduation. My family from Vietnam and California can't be here to watch me graduate. I mean, what am I gonna do? Send them the Zoom invite? So I'm kind of sad, you know? So if you guys are self-isolating and you're missing your friends, because gosh darn it, I'm missing my friends too. I'm missing hanging out with people. I miss my freaking teachers, y'all. Don't be selfish, but don't invalidate your own feelings. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and make sure you prioritize your health and also the health of your community. Be mindful. I'm going to go to bed now, and I may play more Animal Crossing. I definitely will. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.